guys, I'm gonna play Cluster Trucks. That's what I wanted to say. I'm very bad at this game. I am so bad. Ow! Bro! This is my truck. Ow! What the heck? Okay, that's just... I remember the Halloween version. Halloween one. Yeah. I get 2 more tries and then I forget everything. Dang it. I died. This is level 9. I hate it. I just want to... I wish I could do a reaction video right now. Oh my god. No. I'm gonna end the video like probably 10 minutes. Not that long of a video I'm doing today. Yeah, right now I'm not in the mood. Just do that. I wish I could tell you. I can play Dreams now, but not right now. Okay, I did not pay attention. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. You die. Oh, yeah! Just jump straight. I record on a tablet, so I don't record on a camera. This is why all you can see is this. Let's just stay here. I might put a cluster again. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna put a cluster. Stand. If I beat this, just stand. Keep jumping. Oh, wow. Oh no! Okay, yeah. I'll be right back. Turn to a full reaction video.
Doing nothing might not feel like something, but the truth is...
Stop for that.
So you guys know we've done the workout mod, the iPhone mod, now we have the crypto mod. You can go to the moon, hodl, bet everything, and lose everything. Guys, stick around for my quick video posture. We build ourselves an army. And also, make the like button go to the moon. Let's get to 100,000 likes in one day. Hit the subscribe button. Hope you enjoy. All right, everybody, hodl and Am I doing it right? Am I crypto right? Hey, look at us! We got money! They all. Look at this! Look, we're mining for crypto. Oh, I got two! We're in a stock exchange. As always, stick around for my turn to be the imposter. I have some combos that I want to do. So first of all, check this out. Look, I dig, I get money. Maybe. I got one! Okay, so how this works, I have a store, right? Look at this. So, one crypto right now equals $50. So I have $150 in my wallet. One ability, like if I want to get still crypto, that costs $1,000. I don't have enough, but the crypto price goes up and down all the time. So I got to keep watching this to see, because if it goes up, that means I have more money and I can buy more abilities. And then you can buy abilities, upgrade abilities to make them better. This is an intense fun. Stick around. Guys, listen, if you ever had $1 to your name, if you've ever had $1, hit the like button down below the video. Biffle? I'm frozen. Biffle, why are you freezing? Hey, I have an idea. Who froze your assets? Gary. Hold on. Get yourself. Hey, you don't take my crypto, I'm gonna steal from you! Okay, so we have a time store multiplier, which means, oh crap. One crypto equals 400. I can buy steel crypto. I can also buy a kill, so if I think I know who the killer is, I can kill him. There's also a mini game that is sick in this game. I'll try to show it for the my crew member round, but we'll see. If not, you'll see it in that imposter round. Oh, crypto's worth 350. I need 500 more. Hey, look up! Give me your crypto. I can buy to the moon. Oh, I can buy to the moon, Chris. Ooh, that's the best ability we got. Oh, Gary, you're bored. That's so all of Amber's be like 30 and I eat it all now. You know what, Bill? What do you do? How do you do? I just land over here. Side. Sorry about it. Sizzles, who killed you? It was Side. He just killed you right now. Side killed you and then revived you?
Oh my god.
You know what, give me a crypto.
I didn't know you were here, John. Just don't.
I need those. Why did I come down here? What a waste of time. Crypto's $400. Let's get Bitcoin roll. Let's get hodl and revive. Okay, so like I said, you can upgrade your abilities. Like if I upgrade this one, I go faster. If I upgrade to the moon, I think it like increases the range of it. I don't know, dude. We're gonna be upgraded. Okay, let's get kill. And you can upgrade the kill as well. Like I can upgrade it to level 2, 3, and I think 2, 3, and 4 maybe as the imposter. Which gives me a starter. Can I stick around? The imposters are beautiful. Why did I come down here again? You know what? Give me some of that crypto. Give me some of that crypto. Give me some of that crypto. Can you stop freezing my assets? Now I have 0. I'm literally broke now. You know what, Gary? I'm gonna do something. Gary wants to take all my money. Huh? You want to take all my money, Gary? I'm gonna hodl Gary. Come here, Gary. Get a big old hug. No. That's what you get for stealing my money, Gary. Now you are dead. Guys, I have information. Gary stole my money, so I killed him in dropship. Gary will live again. Wait, Sizzles? You weren't supposed to see that. Sizzles, why were you just in... Welcome to the... Welcome back. Did you create an army of imposters? No. Now I think maybe a little. Biffle? I hate this so much. Are there any more real people? I think it's just that. I'm gonna hodl him. I'm hodling Pat. Hodl him. Damn, it's time to go. You guys are so mean. We win, right? No, we don't win. You win, Sigils. That is ridiculous how many imposters there were. Let's wait for my turn to get the main imposter. Alright guys, remember, buy high, sell low, in the words of Biffle. That's how it works. Buy high, sell low.
No, don't say that. Buy, never sell. I went to a convention once.
I just got 5 crypto. I am... Okay, so boys, I'm the imposter. All of my abilities are different to an extent. And I also have market crash, which makes their crypto equal less. And you can also see in the top center, auto win, which You see this? This is my auto clicker. Okay, crypto is worth 300. Let's buy crypto bet and steal crypto. Hey Pat, you give me some of your money right now.
Oh no!
Okay, let's keep digging. Let's just keep getting more crypto. I'm gonna go use crypto bet on somebody. Hi, Gary. Hi.
I'm rich.
Dude, how did you get so much money? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Got Gary. Check this out. I'm gonna auto check. I'm gonna check auto win. That makes it to where my crypto bet automatically wins, right? So I'm gonna hodl Gary since he's rich. Hi, Gary.
Are you kidding me?
Hey,
I
Gary.
was just saying how you ran away as I was talking to
Give
you.
me that money.
And now you robbed me. Oh no. All right, you want to play this game? I'm betting all my money.
Betting all
I
your
know I'm
money,
gonna win.
Gary? You betting all your money? You know what? I'm betting all my money.
No.
So you can see Gary's score in the bottom left,
I'm
right?
winning. What? Hey, hello?
I just got 28 crypto from that. I need to buy Revive and get Gary.
Oh my! You monster! You evil man!
Gary. I think I have an exploit. What? Just keep digging. Just keep digging. So, how the crypto system works, the crypto bet, if I bet you, right? Don't bet anything.
Zero.
If we bet, don't press it. If I win, I double my money.
Wait, what? But I bet zero. Wait, what?
And you lost nothing.
That is. Oh.
I
finished my task here. It was easy.
Yeah, pass it on. Oh yeah, we also have the mini game.
La puce a été créée et la nostalgie est devenue un mode de vie. Voir les gens qui nous manquent et ceux qui nous meurent.
This is sick. Hold on, let me get 300. Let's get 2 million. Let's get kill and asset freeze. There we go. Guys, I need more money so I can level up my stuff. Give me your money, look. Oh, mini game. Okay, so how this works, you see how this it's called market crash or something like that. This goes up, the multiplier. You don't know when this is gonna crash. So you have to be lucky and do cash out when you think it's gonna crash. If it crashes before you do cash out, you lose. I don't know when to bail. Go! I didn't want to get it. Oh, Pat won! He was the last one to cash out, so he gets to choose somebody to kill. Oh, Ripple, you are loaded. Oh, Amber. Hey, I'm gonna take him out. I'm taking him out. What? Yeah, give me your money.
How does this make any sense physically?
You got a bone out of it. Let me kill light so everybody goes that way. I'm gonna hodl.
Why?
Hey, buddy, what's up, dude?
Well, I want to see how good the crypto is here. Hold on, let me mine real quick.
Okay. Thank you for that crypto. Thank you for that.
I'm very handsome.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna need you.
Okay.
Give me all your crypto.
I just spent it all. I only have one. Are you doing a thing? You're doing a thing. Okay. You know what? Let me know when it's done. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll see you later. I hate you. You're so annoying.
Now that I have 36 crypto, thank you. Oh no, crypto's worth 0. Sizzle. Gary, I just did a bet. Gary, how are you so loaded?
I used your exploit and it worked!
Gary, can you rise real quick to be loaded?
I can. Ready?
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
No, it's a go.
Wait, why are you so broke?
Wait, is he broke?
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, give me this. Hey, you give me your money.
Hey.
Okay. So we found the exploit. Check this out. Don't bet anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna bet all of my money.
Okay.
No, watch this. You're not gonna lose anything, and I'm gonna go up to what is that? 40, 80.
Let's see. Yeah. You guys can't just have to play the game, huh?
We gotta find exploit. But now, since I have so much, I can upgrade kill to level 3. I can.
Shut up.
Oh, the market crashed! Ah! Oh no! So the freeze, the kill button is now global. So,
I gotta revive EA if you want.
I want to bring him on in. Bring him on. Let's go ahead, guys. Go ahead, bring him on.
You want Zod?
I'll get Henry, you get Zod. Henry, yeah, hi, Zod. Hi.
I don't think you get it.
Hey, Henry, do you want to stop being shards of ice? Because I got you. You ready? I got it.
Oh.
Okay, boys, let me teach you guys the exploit. Now, check this out. Don't press anything, Henry. You lose nothing, I double.
Wait, I want this. Wait, where's this? Wait, steal my money? Where did Biffle come from? He can steal my money.
I have 101. Wait, why is Biffle here?
Biffle? Wait,
what is Biffle doing? Is Biffle dead?
I think he's dead. Ghost from Christmas Past.
Oh, no.
Bill?
Hi, Phil. What you up to? We're just hanging out. Hey, you get, there's a Wolf of Wall Street error. You get out of here, Phil. Everybody get on your coins and roll. Oh, I gotta buy a coin. Oh, I got so much money. I gotta buy my coin. Let me fully level up my coin. Let me buy a revive. Let me fully level up my asset freeze. I kind of want to test out max range kill. Let's go ahead and jump up. Let's go over here. Let's see if this works. I have a revive, right? Okay, there's Corey right there. I want to see if my kill button is global. There's Corey. Okay, let's hit kill.
Do you have a revive? Do you have a revive?
No.
Listen, we're getting messed with.
So since I'm the imposter, whenever I do to the moon, it stuns crew members. But I was invisible, so I had no clue. I died. Hey, listen. I need to exploit. Come here, I'm running out of money. I've bet zero.
Dude, that looks crazy.
Dude, I got money for days. Wait, they revived him. Oh, wait, I can do another mini game. And then I can tell them, yeah, we can take one of them out. Because the person that dies in the mini game can't be revived. Hey, Corey, hey!
What's up?
Hey, what are you guys up to? What? Who's rich?
Hey, let me get that.
Here, I got
rich.
Yeah, I got money for days. Here. I just froze his assets, Pat. I just froze his assets. I froze his assets. Ow.
I just, you know.
Come on back, Corey. Come on back.
Hey, guys.
Boys! Guys, we have two targets right now. Whoever wins, we are gonna target Pat and Phil. Okay, when's it gonna crash?
Punch, YouTube it.
I already clicked. Just
Okay, alright. Phil, it's time. Oh, does he think he's hitting the button? Does he think he's hitting the button? Guys, just take his money. Everybody take Pat's money.
This isn't fair.
Okay, everybody keep following him here. I'm gonna do a cross the map dash snipe. Time for a cross the map snipe. Here we go. And one sec.
How long is it?
Snipe. Oh, I'm sorry, Pat. Guys,
Dang it.
the like button if you haven't joined. Hit the subscribe button if you're new around here. Click this next video to watch next video. And as always, give us more. Oh god, give us more of my ideas you guys have down in the comments so we can burp on them.
We're prepared for anything.
I'm sort of stealing this idea from Jaden Animations. Wait, no, that's not right. I'm not stealing it. I'm plagiarizing it. Jaden did a video talking about random thoughts she had, and you should all go watch it. And I thought, hey, I think randomly sometimes. So Jaden, is it alright if I make a video about my random thoughts? I hope you say yes, because I just did. What is happiness? Well, it's a chemical in your brain. And how do you get that chemical? Well, it's just a little something I like to call drugs. I think humans make fun of hairless animals way too much. We think that all hairless animals are ugly. Just go to Google Images and type in hairless animal, and you'll probably think the animals you see there are ugly as well. But we all seem to forget that we're hairless animals too. If anything, other animals should think that we're ugly. So I look at this phenomenon and I have a theory. I think we humans find things covered in hair more cute. We're more attracted to things covered in hair. And that's why I'm a furry. My dad never taught me how to shave, and one time I cut myself shaving right above my lip, and for the rest of the day, all I could smell was blood. I don't know why I mentioned the dad part. You know how websites will ask you to type in a bunch of misshapen letters to make sure you're not a robot? That's called a CAPTCHA. And some of those CAPTCHAs are impossible. Sometimes I look at a CAPTCHA and think, am I a robot? I just wanted to send some email. I didn't want to question my identity. I wasn't ready for an existential crisis, Club Penguin. Sorry, that joke is dead. Just like Club Penguin. So here's the random thought. What if we lived in a robot society and robots had to prove that they weren't human to make a Facebook account? I think their CAPTCHA would be an optical illusion. Like to sign into a website, it'll show 2 lines and say, prove you're not a human, which line is bigger? Optical illusions are like CAPTCHAs for people. Every time you paint a room, it gets a little bit smaller. And if it takes you 1 can of paint to paint an entire room, then the room gets smaller by 1 can of paint. You brought a can of paint inside the room, and you never took it out. Every time you smell something, molecules from that thing get sucked up into your nose, and that's how you're able to smell it. So that means every time you smell something, it gets a tiny bit lighter. Do archaeologists have lingo and jokes that only other archaeologists will understand? Like, there's a whole other world of jokes that I won't get to experience because I'm not an archaeologist. Like, one day, 2 archaeologists could be digging a hole, and one says, I'm not finding anything. And then the other guy says, well, you know what they say in the archaeology business. And I don't know what they say because I'm not an archaeologist. How about we look up jokes for archaeologists? Why did Robin Hood pull out of the archery contest? He found it an harrowing experience. Okay, get that one? It just wasn't that funny. Nor was it about archaeology. Or maybe it was, and I just don't get it. We'll never know. Where did Caesar keep his armies? Up his sleeveys. Okay, I had to get this one explained to me, but armies is supposed to be your arm, like your body arm, and your armies go up your sleeveys. Get it? Except Julius Caesar wore a toga, so he didn't even have sleeves. And you could just say this about anyone who had an army. Where did Hitler keep his armies? Up his sleeveys. Ah, ha, ha, ha. When you ask someone what time it is, sometimes they'll say it's 1:45 blank. And first off, I really hate that way of telling time, because now I have to use math just to know what time it is. Someone will say, it's 7:45.
Honeycomb. Be big. Honeycomb!
Character design is the thing I find most fun.
This is the last thing we're watching. I'm ending it.
Okay, so 7:45, well, a quarter is 25, so 8 minus 25, it's like negative 13. Wait, no, we're using time numbers, so a quarter of 60, that's like 10 minutes, so 8 minus 60 over 4, you carry the 2, and oh, it's 8 o'clock now. We usually only say it's 7:45 when referring to whole numbers, but I wish people would use other times, like, hey, what time is it? Oh, it's 7:45. Did you know that mosquitoes prefer type O blood more than any other blood type? Does that mean our blood tastes different? How can mosquitoes sense what blood type we are? Do mosquitoes think we come in different flavors? What if there was a restaurant for mosquitoes and the menus just had our blood types? Are there mosquito snobs? Like one mosquito would say, oh, I see you're drinking O negative. Of course you'd like that blood. Everyone likes that blood. I got that whole idea from a conversation I had with Jaden, and I said I was going to use it in my Random Thoughts video, so I'm just stealing everything from Jaden. You know what I think would be a funny contradiction? A fedora with a Tumblr logo on it. Whenever you leave for a trip, people will say, drive safe, which is fine. I always appreciate safe driving tips, but when you go flying in an airplane, sometimes people will say, have a safe flight, but I literally have no control if the plane flies safely or not. Why are you telling me to fly safe? I should be the one telling the pilot that. Hey, I just wanted to say that a lot of my friends are counting on you, so you better not screw this up. I appreciate the sentiment, but how do I fly unsafe? Maybe go on my phone before we take off, not watch the safety video, blow the plane up? Why do people care so much about fashion? If I bought some really nice clothes and I go to a party, out of everyone in that room, I'm the only one who can't see what I'm wearing, unless I look down the entire time. I can go to a party and be wearing just a bunch of clown makeup, and as long as there's no mirrors around and everyone plays it cool, I would have no idea that I'm wearing anything. And also, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing, because I look good in everything. I think this whole YouTube thing has given me a confidence boost. I wouldn't say it's an unhealthy amount, but it's given me confidence that I didn't have in high school. My parents bought me a Pokemon shirt for Christmas, and yeah, I like Pokemon, but I don't want the whole world to know that. And in high school, I wouldn't have worn any remotely geeky shirt. But now I can go outside and not even realize that I'm wearing my Pokemon shirt. And when I do realize, I usually think, that's embarrassing. I'm the odd ones out, who cares? When my parents were my age, they already had a child. And here I am, wearing a Pokemon shirt. You know how different states in America will have different names for certain things? Like some states call it pop instead of soda, or how they call it a washroom instead of a bathroom. And apparently in Rhode Island, they call a water fountain a bubbler, and everywhere else is just normal. Anyway, once I heard that down south, there's a phrase for when it's raining and the sun is still out. And that phrase is, the devil meeting his wife. Oh, isn't that so sweet? That means anyone can find happiness, even the devil. I love it when we give the devil more innocent and human characteristics. And given how few of times it rains in Arizona, I don't get to use that phrase very often. So already when it's raining, it's like, woo, it's raining, this day's gonna be great. But then when the sun's out, I get to say, look guys, the devil's meeting his wife. I hope they're happy together. Unfortunately, I misheard what that phrase was when I learned it. It's not the devil meeting his wife, it's actually the devil beating his wife. So I guess they're not happy together. I was so sad when I learned what it actually was. I don't know who this devil's wife is, but you need to find a new man, dude. And to think, I almost thought of you as an alright guy, Satan. I looked up that saying on Wikipedia, and in Tennessee they say, the devil is kissing his wife. So I guess in Tennessee, the devil's romantic, but everywhere else he just can't stand her. And the worst variation I could find has to be what they say in France. In France, when it rains and the sun's out, they say, the devil is beating his wife and marrying his daughter. Whoa, France! I'd expect that sort of behavior from Tennessee, but not you, France. Why do you have to be so dramatic to describe your weather? I don't want to even know what you call snowstorms. So anyway, those were my random thoughts. I swear I don't do drugs. So how's everyone's day today? Mine's pretty good, I just uploaded a video. Hey, did you guys know that I'm going to VidCon Australia? Probably not because I'm not on the website. I just asked the VidCon people if I could get a featured creator pass.
I'm watching so much. It's probably going to be an hour long.
We're back covering new leaks about Fortnite Season 8, and with it just a few weeks away, it's no surprise we're learning about new skins, something called the Sideways POI, and the inevitable is finally happening, a Will Smith skin. Taking a wild swing, I'd say we're going to get some sort of monster Halloween season, and you'll find out in this video why I think that. But for now, let's slow our roll and talk about the Morty skin. The current Battle Pass brought us Rick Sanchez, and it was only a matter of time before the Rick and Morty duo was completed. They couldn't have Rick without Morty, apparently. And luckily, leakers have actually discovered that a Morty skin is in the files and ready to release, and it is way more than anyone expected. Now, obviously, Morty is really short in the show, and we assume that's why Epic didn't make a skin, but it looks like they've actually solved that problem because, as you can see, he's walking around in a mech suit from the show. Morty's backbling is also going to be a backpack with the Meeseeks box inside of it, so that's a cool little cosmetic for fans of the show. His set will also include a rat which looks like this, and his pickaxe is a funny reference for Rick and Morty viewers. It's basically the astronaut snake that bites Morty, and it looks like he'll be using it to farm mats as payback. But by far, the most fun of these cosmetics will be the emote. It seemed only inevitable at this point. We have the Rick dance, but there's one thing even more iconic than that, and it's this.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here.
So yeah, while Morty is most likely going to release before Season 8 begins, we have a ton of information about what will actually be going down in Season 8 itself, and it starts with the Sideways. So just over a month ago, an anonymous leaker dumped a ton of information to Reddit, and a lot of the community, they just refused to believe it at first. But this leaker told us that Ariana Grande will be getting a concert long before anyone else knew, and they also said that members of the Justice League and Task Force X will be making their way to the game. And since then, we've had Wonder Woman and Bloodsport, so, it's 2 for 2. Which brings us to what other stuff this leaker claimed. If he's been right about everything so far, it almost confirms the other leaks, and that's why we have to talk about these Sideways. Basically, this leaker claims that Season 8 will introduce a new feature on the map that is extremely similar to the Upside Down from Stranger Things. And it's not unbelievable at all. I mean, Season 5 gave us sand tunneling, Season 6 gave us wildlife, and Season 7 added abduction, so this Sideways mechanic is just the next step for Fortnite. But it goes even further, because this Sideways dimension will actually unleash monsters onto the island, and this means that Season 8 could possibly have a Stranger Things type theme, where the island's full of monsters and creatures. It is very possible that these leaks are to be believed, and there's actually strings from Hypex that actually proves this is real now. But this is where things get absolutely crazy, because these monsters aren't just going to be wildlife that try to scare you. No, the leakers claim they'll actually be rideable. And I mean, finally, we've been wanting wildlife to be rideable since they first showed up. So if I'm able to ride some kind of monster next season, then it's going to be real fun, that's for sure. And while we wait for that, we get to enjoy a lovely celebrity cameo in Season 8 with the Will Smith skin. Alright, when the Foundation showed up and he was voiced by The Rock, we all assumed this was going to be the coolest celebrity cameo in Fortnite. But it looks like the bar is about to be raised even higher than we thought, and that's because Will Smith is coming to the game. And he's not just going to appear in a video like Ryan Reynolds. No, Will Smith is going to have his own Fortnite skin. It'll be him dressed as his character from Bad Boys, but let's be honest, this is just a Will Smith skin, okay? No offense to the Bad Boys fans, but unfortunately we have no way of knowing when this outfit will be released, but he was added in the latest update, which means he could come any day of the week. And while Will Smith is about to arrive, this next section comes with a little spoiler alert. I mean, you guys are watching a leaks video, so if you really care about spoilers, but yes, Kevin the Cube is actually coming back.
Kevin's coming back!
Just skip ahead. So the whole community has been teased about the return of Kevin the Cube for like a year now. We constantly bring it up in videos, and when the new Imposters mode came out, it came with a miniature Kevin. And while this wasn't exactly a grand reveal, it's the first time we've seen Kevin in Fortnite since he blew up all those years ago, if you don't include the concert. Hold your horses though, because this wasn't actually the return we were all waiting for. That is yet to come, and much sooner than you think. It turns out that yes, we are actually getting a live event at the end of Season 7, and without giving too much away, Kevin the Cube is going to make an appearance. That's all we know, but I'm excited to see what happens. But another celebrity into Fortnite, we have to talk about the J Balvin set. You're probably wondering, hey, I swear we already had a J Balvin crossover in Fortnite already, and well, we did. He actually performed at a Party Royale concert back in 2020, and well, that was it. A lot of the community felt disappointed that the J Balvin crossover was so limited, and it looks like Epic Games is going to try and make up for that error in the weeks leading up to Season 8. How do we know this? Well, leakers have found a secret J Balvin skin in the files, and it looks absolutely insane. Check it out. Not only is there the main J Balvin outfit, but he has two other variants, and I mean, just look at these. They're literally incredible. Epic is really going all out this season for the crossovers, and the fans, including me, are here for it. But that's not all. For the cherry on top, J Balvin said will also include this. Fans of J Balvin are absolutely gonna love this, and it's all happening just before Season 8 comes around. But something Season 8 will actually bring us will be the long-awaited open world mode. Since we last covered this, we received our first look at the upcoming Fortnite open world mode that's in development. And as you can see, this is a completely new style for Fortnite and looks way more cartoony and friendly than Battle Royale. There's a lot to dissect here. We've got a huge troll in the background, which looks like something straight out of Clash of Clans. Then we have what looks like 4 different classes. Fishstick over here as the mage or wizard class. Then we have Jonesy with the classic warrior loadout. That's some weird body proportions though, that's for sure. Then we also have Fishstick, who looks more like a defense class with his shield and spear. And then finally, Cuddle Team Leader is there as the archer for that long range goodness. And yes, all of these weapons are original and we can't find them in Battle Royale. So this is absolutely an upcoming mode. And if you're still not convinced of just how massive this open world mode is going to be, the POIs of the map have actually been leaked and it gets nutty. As you can see on screen, there's a lot of original POIs here that will be appearing on this custom open world map. Originally, people thought these were actually leaked POIs for Chapter 3, but leakers have since debunked that. But there is some super interesting stuff here, like a resupply camp, the abandoned hotel, even a mountain cave. So yeah, this definitely looks like it's going to be an abandoned island that we're stranded on and we simply have to survive. The Imposter mode has proven that Epic are interested in completely original modes, and they are extremely high quality, so this survival mode is going to be extremely fun. And as we move into Season 8, we're also going to be able to enjoy a ton of upcoming Season 8 skins. No surprise, Season 8 has a few skins in store for us, and while we haven't been able to get a glimpse at the Battle Pass yet, we still have some cool outfits on the horizon. The first of which is actually a crossover with Gujamon again. Now, we already have him in this Battle Pass, so instead Epic are adding his friend Janky into the mix, and this will be Janky's set, and as you can see, he fits perfectly with Fortnite's theme. And even if a lot of people don't know who Janky is, they can at least appreciate the design of this skin, and some may even pick it up. And for the Fortnite crew subscribers out there, we've been talking for a while about an upcoming progressive crew skin. Basically, a crew skin that upgrades for every single month that you stay subscribed. And we're pleased to say that it has finally been leaked. Introducing Ninja Wolf. He will be next month's crew pack outfit, and for every month you stay subscribed, he's going to get new styles as it goes along. As for bundles, it's that time of the season again where we're about to get a whole new Legends pack, and for Season 8, it's going to be called Moss Legends. We're going to get overgrown Moss versions of Bright Bomber, Red Knight, and Omega, which is kind of a surprise. Those will come in Season 8, and it's not the only Legends bundle for the future. Beyond Season 8, we'll be getting a Shadow Legends 2-pack, which will have Shadow versions of Dream, Kuno, and Kenji, which is really exciting. And finally, a ton of codenames for skins are leaked. And while we can't figure out much from codenames alone, leakers have discovered that these 2 King and Queen skins from an Epic Games survey are indeed in the works. They look so sick, it's going to be awesome seeing them in game. But from people to NPCs, we have the Flying Animal leak. Okay, so basically, Season 8 isn't just going to bring us rideable monsters, but we'll
We've run things successfully for thousands of years.
Yeah, with
Also get a
Jonesy
new
wasn't
wildlife
working
animal that
out.
can fly. It will be the first flying wildlife in Fortnite, and it will come in big and small sizes. We also know that this animal will stick with its friends, kind of like a flock of birds. Maybe it will be a flock of birds, who knows? Here's what we know. If you shoot the small animals, they will simply drop meat. But if you end up taking out a big version of these flying NPCs, they will actually drop either a purple SMG or a purple scar. It must be hard to fight then, or just really rare to come by. Maybe both. And Season 8's plans keep going because we have to talk about Halloween Zombie Update. So yes, Fortnite Nightmares will be returning this year as expected, but we've already got a glimpse at what Epic is planning to do for Halloween in Season 8. 2 updates ago, leakers were surprised to find out that Epic have added a brand new type of zombie into the files codenamed Zigzag. We don't know much about it, but apparently it's going to be a Halloween-themed zombie, and it was added into the files along with 2 other types of husks. We'll have brutes as we know and love them, but they'll also come in 4 different versions. Regular brutes, major and mega brutes, and then exploding brutes. As for fiends, they'll also have ranged and poisonous versions, so Epic really seem like they're going all in on zombies this Halloween. Maybe the map will be taken over by husks like the 4 Nightmares from Chapter 1. I mean, a lot of us did complain about zombies throughout Chapter 1, you can't lie, but they were pretty fun to grind sometimes. And with Chapter 2 having a ton of wacky weapons being introduced lately, apparently it's going to get a lot more interesting as we talk about the new Shockwave launcher in the works. If you remember Season 3, you'll recall that we had a brand new mythic item called Kit Shockwave Launcher. This thing was one of the most fun weapons in Chapter 2, and so many people were disappointed when it got vaulted. I mean, since then we've had regular Shockwave grenades and also Shockwave bows, but neither of those are also in the game anymore. So instead, Epic are working on a fresh take on Kit Shockwave Launcher. They're going to turn this thing from a mythic to a legendary, tweak it a little bit, but it's going to make waves in Season 8, I can already tell. And while we are completely distracted by that, Epic are going to drop a crazy Bim Bam Twa emote. So there is a very popular French TikTok song going around. It was extremely viral in France and has started to become really popular with American TikTok as well. So it's no surprise that Epic Games
This is very fun, just reacting to
It's from a song called Bim Bam Twa by Carla. And this Icon Series emote is sure to be a smash hit with people who love the song. But if we go from music to TV shows, and that's exactly what brings us to the return of the Walking Dead collab. Yes, the next season of The Walking Dead well underway, Epic Games are actually preparing another crossover with them. According to leakers, we are going to get a new Walking Dead skin soon, and a lot of fans are speculating that it'll either be Negan or Rick. A lot of people have been begging for a Negan skin ever since the original Walking Dead set came out, so maybe Epic Games listen or are about to drop them in the shop. Time will tell, but going back to people who care way more about features, we have to talk about Season 8's weapon charms. I know. Weapon charms have been leaked since like Chapter 1, Season 5, and we don't give up on these things ever coming out.
Look, you
But
can
just a few weeks ago, Epic actually started updating the files for charms again, and they're adding new charms with every single update. It's been 3 years since these files were touched, and now it looks like there's hope for them yet. But for something a little more concrete, we have to tell you about how Naruto will be in Season 8's Battle Pass. Yeah, he was first leaked in the court documents, and then by some insiders claiming that Epic were trying their best to get the rights to Naruto. But now, it's confirmed by both leakers and insiders that Naruto is actually going to appear in the Season 8's Battle Pass, and he's going to bring a kunai weapon with him. Hope I pronounced that correctly. It sounds awesome, but if you're looking for something actually confirmed by Fortnite themselves, look no further than the holiday skins. So this week, Epic announced the winners of the Concept Royale contest, and they are on screen right now. Congrats to these guys. This is huge because these 2 concepts are actually going to be made into real Fortnite skins and will be releasing this winter, aka Season 8 or maybe even Season 9 at this point. A lot of fans are excited to see what these skins will look like in Fortnite form, but for now, that's everything we know about Season 8 and honestly beyond. Thanks so much for watching, guys. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.
Alright, let's just watch one more then. Bye, guys. No, not right now. One. Puzzles.
Fortnite doesn't revolve around any particular character like Jonesy, rather the Fortnite island itself. 4 years ago, this island was a cartoonish sandbox with limited opportunities, but today we look at a Ferrari update and we shrug.
Oh yeah, the Ferrari came out!
And the Superman skin is releasing. Oh, we are so spoiled. But because the island is key to everything, it changes extremely often. And so to keep things fresh, we've had over 1,300 map changes in just 4 years. But before all that even happened, we had a clean slate in 2017. Our first experience with the Fortnite Island was something truly special, and that's because the original Season 1 map had only 13 named locations. We were introduced to places like Greasy Grove, a humble town with a restaurant, Moisty Mire, a movie set and Trap in the Swamps, and one of the most nostalgic locations of all, Dusty Depot.
Dusty
During this time,
Depot?
we would see some POIs cement themselves as gaming's most
Me and Trace
iconic
have never
locations,
seen
such as
this.
Wailing Woods, Retail Row, Pleasant Park, Salty Springs, Loot Lake, and of course, Tomato Town. But
Tomato
only
Town's-
OGs will remember some of the
I don't think
old
Tomato
POIs,
Town's
talking
still in
about
the
Flush
game.
Factory, Anarchy Acres,
still have
Golden
that?
Lodge, and Fatal Fields.
We still have
For a map
Flush
with only 14
Factory.
POIs, turns out the
Yeah,
lot ranges
bro,
list them
we
off,
still
but this
have
is all
it.
we were working with in season 1, and the whole
The
map
oldest
was just fresh.
thing
We'd never seen it
map
before
on
and couldn't
the
imagine
oldest
the
area
potential of
on
what's to
in
come.
the
The
game.
island was a much different color to what we're used to nowadays. It was more vibrant and originally felt more cartoony. It was also the smallest the island has ever been, and with little to no mobility on the map, forget enemy players. I mean, the storm was your worst nightmare. And as we moved into season 2, Fortnite really kicked things into overdrive. The island was given its most loved POIs of all time. At the start of the season, Epic Games added Junk Junction, Snobby Shores,
That's
and
still
Shifty
in there.
Shafts. But what made Fortnite so special was the very first community-inspired POI, Haunted Hills. It was actually inspired by a Reddit concept and showed that Epic genuinely listened to feedback, something other games just weren't doing at the time. And as season 2 progressed, Epic added one more named POI. You might have heard of it. It was called Tilted Towers, instantly becoming the most drop-dead spot in the history of
Still
the game.
have. I
There
think
were
we
also
still
two
have
other
Tilted
unnamed
Towers.
POIs
I don't
added in
remember.
season 2, which a lot of people have actually forgotten. Places like Starry Suburbs, the motel, and the stadium. These were such fun places to land at. But as Fortnite left its year of infancy, we would never realize the potential of this map in 2018. With the new year, we saw the start of Season 3, and because Season 2 was so stacked full of map changes, you'd assume Season 3 would come out and do the same. But actually, very little map changes happened during the season. The only new POI that was added was Lucky Landing, but secretly Epic was gearing up for the crazy year ahead. And so just when we all let our guard down, a meteor was spotted in the sky. At this point, Tilted Towers was the most famous POI of all, and half of the community assumed this meteor was heading straight for it. But little did we know, Epic was transforming Battle Royale into something much, much bigger. And what better way to do it than have a meteor decimate Dusty Depot into a divot? Turns out the meteor couldn't break the 100,000 health ice cream truck, but it did introduce us to the Hop Rocks, which would shape Fortnite's view on wacky and
The
fun
Hop
worlds.
Rocks.
And
We
so
haven't
around the
seen
crater,
those
new
in
POIs
years.
popped up that were
I
going to
have
be
never
crucial
seen
later in the
those in
season.
years.
So
I haven't
risky
seen those in
reels of the
years.
hero mansion
So
took all the
you
attention
can
lies
only
on the
get them
village
in
layer.
creative
As the
mode
season
right
progressed,
now.
the villain was rushing to build his
Games.
rocket, which had
Nowadays.
everyone scrambling to find out if this was the real doom of Tilted Towers. But then, at the climax of the season, we got the Rocket event, our first ever live event, which introduced us to the Visitor, and more importantly, gave us a massive rift in the sky. As this was happening, objects on the map like the Tomato Head and Durburger mascots were rifted out of the island, and we had no idea where they went. But that tied directly into Season 5, which was labeled Worlds Collide. That name turned out to be really fitting, because the Durburger was actually brought into the real world, and you can literally go visit it. With Season 5 came some insane changes to Fortnite, the first new biome of the island, and a fan-favorite POI, Paradise Bombs. This brought us an entire desert biome to the map, marking the most significant change to the island.
We still
to date.
we used to still have that in
Season
season X, which is season 10. That's the first time.
On the huge rip in the sky left by the last season. And that's because halfway through season 5, it spawned a huge purple cube in the desert out of absolutely
Kevin!
nowhere. Throughout the season, now named Kevin the Cube, he began to move around, leaving ruins behind and scouting the map. This was one of the most mysterious events of all time, and the cube was so popular with fans that to this day, we still talk about Kevin. And season 5 ended as he got to Loot Lake, dissolved into the water, and turned into purple and bouncy. This was a fun mini POI before the end of the season, but it was just a start as we headed into season 6. At the start of 6, we saw Kevin emerge from the purple bouncy water and take Loot Lake's house with him. He created a huge floating island as a result and continued to make his way around the map. Because of this, season 6 was fittingly named Darkness Rises. And so sticking to that theme, Epic filled the island with creepy places like corrupted ruins and even a haunted castle that no one really remembers. What players did remember was the end of season 6, when Kevin the Cube's island exploded, leaving behind a new version of the POI called Leaky Lake. But it was after the event had ended that players spotted something in the distance. It was far into the ocean, but we could see an iceberg approaching. And that's when we were taken into 2019. This year started off with a bang that is known as Season 7, and this was a huge season for map changes. Half of the map was turned into a snow region once the iceberg collided into the island.
Yeah, I was
Frosty
in
Flights and Happy Hamlet were amazing locations, but, I still get nightmares fighting over the Infinity Blade at Polar Peak. Epic also introduced a new POI known as The Block, a place that would change every single week into new POIs designed by players. Eventually, the live event for Season 7 turned the entire map into snow, but this wasn't enough for Epic Games. They needed to go even bigger, and that's where Season 8 came in. Out of nowhere, we found a literal volcano, and with it there was a new pirate theme. Around the volcano, old POIs are replaced with adventurous locations like Sunny Steps and Lazy Lagoon. And spread all over these advisors that were some of the best mobility items that we've ever had in the game. But more importantly, over at Leaky Lake, place with a vault that everyone wanted to open up, and as Season 8 ended, that exact thing happened. Shortly after the volcano erupted, it sent meteors over Retail Row and then Tilted Towers, finally destroying it. Luckily, as time passed, Season 9 turned pirates into sci-fi, and both Retail and Tilted were rebuilt from the ground up. Introducing Neo Tilted and Mega Mall. The island's inhabitants also went over to the volcano, hollowed it out, and turned it into Pressure Plant. But unfortunately, the volcano had actually cracked Polar Peak at this point, just enough to reveal a creepy-looking eyeball watching us from inside. And so as we prepared for the monster to break free, the island rushed to build a robot to protect us. All of this happened over the course of a single season, and as we all remember, the monster was defeated, became its own small POI, and we were left watching the robot disappear in the event finale. But not before it took us into Season X, the final season of Chapter 1. And Season X hit everyone with nostalgia and brought back Dusty Depot and the OG factories from Season 1.
Yeah, I was playing that. I know Dusty
Tilted
Depot.
Town, Pandora from Borderlands, and a Gotham City version of Tilted Towers. Season X was absolutely nuts. But when the 0 point, now hovering above the vault, exploded, it blasted us into a whole new year, and that was 2020.
Yeah,
And
I
Chapter 2
mean,
Season
yeah,
1 is probably the
2020.
craziest season we've ever had for map changes, and for one reason, it completely overhauled the island. The entire map was different. We had new weapons, POIs, mobility. It literally felt like a new game. New POIs existed like Craggy Cliffs, Dirty Docks, and Lazy Lake. We also got some...
Lazy Lakes, that when Lazy Lake came. Lazy Lake was here before. I was in Season X when it came out.
some really interesting additions such as Steamy Stacks and of course Slurpy Swamp. Both of these POIs had very unique features, whether it was launching us through chimneys or literally healing us when we stepped in a river. That's when Season 2 eventually came around, and it did not disappoint for map changes. The Center Island was turned into the Agency, a modern spy headquarters which was accompanied by a ton of other outposts. We had a new yacht owned by Midas out in the ocean, as well as an oil rig to go with
Yeah,
it.
I was
Secret
playing
bases
it.
and prisons,
I've been
which
in
were
the sharks
awesome to
before
land
too.
at. But unfortunately, all good things come to an end, and when Season 2 concluded, it took most of the POIs I just listed with it. The device event caused a huge water storm to appear, and it flooded the entire island, giving us a water theme for Season 3. And with this flood, Season 3 had to get creative with its POIs, and it did! We received Caddy Corner, where Meowscles and his son live, as well as the Portilla, which was a base made of scrap metal. Where the Agency once stood in Season 2 have been completely overhauled by Jules and turned into the Authority. She built these ginormous walls around it and turned it from a headquarters to a military base. But the biggest and most hated map change of the season was when Coral Castle appeared south of the Shark. And it's been in the game ever since. This was of course rumored to be Atlantis, but most fans say it's a little underwhelming. And so near the end of 2020, we were given Chapter 2, Season 4, where the map was completely overtaken by a Marvel crossover. A huge helicarrier served as our spawn island for the season, while many popular POIs were replaced with new
I'm in
networking
Season
areas.
7, still 2021.
Giving us Stark Industries and
Yeah, I beat Stark up.
letting an autumn theme take over.
Yeah, he has his own mythics. Dr.
Dr.
Dubes had his own mythics. You get achievement for that.
People used it for mobility. Of course, we can't forget the Easter egg POIs like the Black Panther Monument, which was big,
Yeah,
especially
I
for an
love
active
that.
child
I never got the chest in the
Obviously,
mountain.
was Ant-Man's POI, and we even had the Collector's Museum. It was just a great time to be a Marvel fan. All good things come to an end, and as the year ended, we come to present day in 2021. It's Chapter 2, Season 5, and because of Galactus ripping the 0 point out from underneath the Agency's ruins, it turned the entire central part of the map into a desert biome. Kind of like Season 5 and Chapter 1, but this time we got the Sand Tunnel. Well, for a day at least. But in terms of POIs though, Season 5 got rid of all the previous Marvel areas, and the desert biome gave us Colossal Coliseum, a new Roman-style arena. We also got a 0 point POI that you could jump into, as well as Salty Towers, a combination between Salty Springs and, well, obviously Tilted. We also had Hunter's Haven and Stealthy Stronghold, which looked like a reference to both
Stealthy
Jurassic World and
Stronghold's
Predator,
still
and
in
it
the
turns out
game.
it was.
Season
Predator
7.
actually arrived there later in the season, but we also had a new Cantina POI and ship added for the Mandalorian, which were just a taste of the many Easter eggs. Luckily, we didn't have long to wait until Chapter 2, Season 6. The 0 point was contained, but it was held in place by a huge stone spire. This ended up being the central POI of the season, and it turned the desert biome into a primal region. We had all new loot pools in those areas, as well as wildlife finally roaming the island. Salty Towers Towers was turned into bony burbs, Colossal Coliseum was completely destroyed and turned into a farm, and we also had 6 fire towers around the island. As for non-primal POIs, we had Chonkers Customs appear at every gas station on the map.
K-Coin is
And a
still
new
in the
island called
game.
Isla Nublada formed where Aurelia lives. Unfortunately, almost everything from Season 6 was thrown out the window as aliens began invading the Season 7 island. The Spire was completely destroyed by the mothership, and the Zero Point has been abducted, and in its place, a crater called the Aftermath was left. The Imagined Order is trying to fight the aliens and have set up a ton of bases around the island, including a headquarters underneath Colossal Crops, which is now called Corny Complex. Can't forget Holly Hedges was also taken over by aliens and turned into Holly Hatchery, and Sweaty Sands has been turned into Believer's Beach, and the aliens have also been busy abducting POIs. Slurpy Swamp was the first to be abducted, and with just weeks leading up to Season 8, it looks like no POI is safe out here. Viewers watching in the future might expect to see Coral Castle and Corny Complex abducted or even eliminated, but it's safe to say we are nowhere near finished with the evolution of the Fortnite map.
That's it, guys. So bye. Guys, see you another time.